Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiandra, and today we're talking about finally what it means to be a late bloomer, especially in your 30s. I'm about to be 33 next month, and I'm definitely a late bloomer. And I've realized in the past year or so that there are other people in the same boat as me. I thought I was alone, and I'm pretty sure if you're a late bloomer too, you thought you were alone. But there is a whole community of people out there just like us. Pretty much what it means to be a late bloomer is that you just haven't gotten to what society's timeline of certain ages should be. Having the relationship, having the family, the career, all that stuff. You might just not be there yet, or you haven't experienced it yet. For me personally, I've never had a boyfriend. I've never been in any type of ship. I have had less than 5 dates in my entire lifetime, and they were only first dates. So it can be quite embarrassing, honestly, to talk about it with anyone, especially if you don't have people who can relate. So you just kind of go inward and deal it with yourself. But there is a whole bunch of us out there, so you're not alone. I'm just letting you know that. Overall, my overall message is that you should never compare yourself to anybody else because your timeline is different than everyone else. We're all on different timelines, and hopefully you'll soon discover that, or you've already discovered that. Personally, for me, I've came to that realization the last couple of years that my timeline is different from my friends and my families and the people around me, and there's nothing wrong with you, and you're totally okay. There is nothing wrong with you. One of the things that I've decided this year to break out of my shell from that and to set my 2025 up for success, one of the main things I've decided is to just put myself out there more. Because, of course, you know that what they always say is like, how are you going to find somebody if you stay inside the house? And yes, I be staying inside the house a lot. So yeah, that's one of the main things I've decided for myself to do, is put myself out there more. Just to keep my vibrations high and, attract the person that I want. Another main thing that I set up my 2025 for is I made a vision board. And I know you're probably seeing a bunch of vision board videos flood your page and everything, but it definitely works because I've done it before back in like 2019, and most of all of everything that I put on that vision board did come true. I did a little bit for 2020, but COVID happened and, the world kind of just fell off. So I kind of stopped doing it after that because I just felt stagnant and stuck. But I did it again this year, and it just reignited some type of fire in me that I realized was still there. So this is like my 2025 vision board, which, yes, I framed it, and I'm pretty proud of it, if I do say so myself. I'm not going to share everything on there because evil eye, but I will share some stuff that is going to help me kind of break out of my shell. One thing I put on there is to reignite my fitness journey. Before COVID, I was doing so well with my fitness journey. I had lost like 100 pounds. I felt so good in my body and everything. And then basically after COVID, it all just kind of changed. And what they don't tell you is when you basically become 30 and when you are in your 30s, as a woman especially, your body changes so much. And I don't think I was mentally prepared for that. Metabolism gets lower. There's just a lot of things that I am still trying to deal with mentally. And so now I have to kind of revamp my fitness journey. My main thing is I want to lose like 50 pounds. So that is what I'm going to work towards. The good thing is I know how to do it because I've done it before, but I've done it when I was in my 20s. So now that I'm in my 30s, we have to revamp this whole system. But I'm excited for that. So we shall see about that. And with that, to gain my confidence back, because I know how I should feel and I know where I should be in my body. And I just haven't been in that spot lately, so I want to get back there. So that's one thing I put on the vision board. Another thing I put on the vision board is, of course, dating. I know for a fact, though, that's going to be the hardest thing for me because I'm just very, like, I can be a bit picky. I definitely know I'm picky. So that's another thing for me, is that's going to be a challenge to just date. But right now I'm taking baby steps. So I pretty much put on my vision board to just be out there more. Do something, be amongst people, meet people, be outside. I always think of, like, how you gonna meet somebody if you're inside? So that's what we're gonna start with, is being outside more, doing stuff more, doing more activities, even as by myself, because I don't mind doing stuff by myself. Sorry, the lighting, the sun just, but yeah. And then another thing is travel more. Personally, I don't mean to brag, but I do consider myself the solo travel queen. I've been solo traveling for about 5 to 6 years now. So I'm pretty excited about that. I do have some trips coming up planned this year that I'm totally, I can't wait. God willing, these trips go through, but I am excited. I do have one planned for my birthday next month. So that will be exciting. And hopefully sometimes the universe loves to just add little surprises in between and give me some little surprise trips that I've never planned. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing that I set up my vision board for is basically growing my channel. This is also another way to kind of break out of my shell, is being vulnerable with my channel on my experiences as a late bloomer, or my lack of experience as a late bloomer. So that's another thing that I plan to grow and continue for 2025. Did I miss anything? But yeah, overall. And also, I wanted to elevate my style more this year, but that goes hand in hand with my confidence. But that's pretty much some of the little key points that I put on my vision board. I do have more, so hopefully we'll see if that comes true. I won't go into detail how to make a vision board because there's so many videos on how to make a vision board. But that's what I did for mine, and I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, from that, I just wanted to say that you should never be embarrassed if you are a late bloomer. Never be embarrassed about it. And never compare yourself to anyone. You are totally fine the way you are. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, but I can't wait to see what this year brings, and Happy New Year, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.